this matchup we have here tonight. Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Brown. And it's Cada in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Green, the pass to Rollins. Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics on offense. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Now, here's Kuzma. He had 15 points last outing. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Pritchard. Launches a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Kuzma outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
He's perfect from the line this time.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Porter passes to Green. Kuzma outside. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
To check out the numbers for Kuzma. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything. and he's making the most of his chances.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Turner with the screen for Porter. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Brown the pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Rollins no good. Boston leading by 3. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics up by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Anthony Simon. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Shireman in at the 2-guard. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Pass to Shireman. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Number 1, Jaylen Brown.
There is no doubt he is one of the league's most dynamic offensive players. I mean, he's capable of putting up some huge numbers from that wing position.
To be so impactful from the small forward position puts him in good company. A lot of all-time scores at the 3 spot.
Trent can't hit. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Walsh. Out to the right wing. Boucher kicks to Brown. And here is Simons. Off target from three-point range. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's Portis after the basket by Boston. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Count that one.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Portis following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Portis, the pass to Trent. 1:09 left in the second quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 6. Here's White. Green with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Trent passes to Rollins. Trent against White. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Brown. Boucher with a screen on Rollins. Three-pointer, Simon. That one misses. Here's Rollins. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Shooting below 35%, unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. If you look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with A.J. Green. Then it's Porter. Then there's Rollins. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Rollins. Porter passes to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Turner's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bucks. Outside, White. Back to Pritchard. Brown outside. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pritchard passes to White. From downtown, and Peyton Pritchard with the three. Pritchard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew. Trent's checked in for A.J. Green. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons is checked in. .151 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Rollins. Turner with a screen on Pritchard. Out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back over to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Simons. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now Kuzma. He's got 7. From deep three-point land. No good there. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get stops. Focus on the stops. If you like your shots and they start falling, you still got to get stopped. Hang on your defense.
And that's Doc Rivers doing some simple math for his team, guys, wanting them to do more than just match baskets.
Yeah, tremendous effort they're showing on the offensive end. They need some of that, though, on the defensive side of the ball. They've got to start working together on that end of the floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Brown. Also, Anthony Simons out there. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4. Now, here's Trent. Anthony, the pass to Green. Now, Trent fires from the line. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
For an old basketball guy like me, there's nothing better than watching the midi like Trent hit there.
Simons, the pass to Brown. Simons with the screen for Brown. It's Simons. Rebounded by Anthony. Brown against Trent. Now Anthony. Lays it in off the window.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Harris. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Kuzma rips down the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. Now Porter all Time.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Brown inside. He's against Kuzma. And there's the dunk.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. No good there. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard with the ball. Now White. Oh, the shake. Jaylen Brown. And he does not hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Green outside. It's Kuzma from outside. Wright pulls it down.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Boston. They've led by as much as 10. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. And down goes the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Rollins. And they come back with a 3 of their own. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, you know. I mean, keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.